doesn't know you. So purpose of life is to know Krishna, to understand Krishna, become his devotee. So devotees, we have to understand, we have to think. I am a fool number one, but we are conditioned soul, we think, but we have to keep up repeating. Prabhupada said that repetition is the mother of learning. We have to repeat this thing again and again. So, how to choose a guru? To have a guru is very important. Even somebody has to learn something, he has to go to a teacher. Without teacher, nobody can learn anything. Then how we can learn spiritual science without going to a spiritual master? It's not possible. Guru is very, very important. So, one person asked this question to Srila Prabhupada. How we can have a bona fide guru? Then what was the answer of His Divine Grace? Please remember this. If I haven't made any advancement, if I am not a sincere person, then I may choose a fake person as my guru. But if I have some pious credit from my previous life, or in this life I have performed some pious act, then Krishna, who is sitting within my heart, He will guide me. He will guide me, definitely. It happened in my case, I am telling you. How I came to Srila Prabhupada. This is not the subject matter, but it's connected with the subject matter. I left my home when I was 17 or 18 years old. I ran away from my home with one fake guru. Because I was spiritually inclined, but there was no guidance. One person, big orator, came. Long story, I'm cutting short. I came to Vrindavan. When I came to Vrindavan, I saw his action. I was horrified. What was his action? This guy, he was sannyasi, Mayavadi sannyasi. And he was having a girlfriend there. When you are living in the ashram, you can see. And I talked to another elderly person living in the ashram. I said, why this Guru Maharaj is inside with this woman? I was young man that time. Why is inside? Then he think it's okay, that person. Means his follower was like him. But I was then horrified. So Krishna showed me about the fake gurus. There are so many fake gurus. So then, still I didn't want to leave Vrindavan. But then, when I saw his action, I was horrified. And it was divine arrangement of Krishna that my parents, my mother, father came to take me. So I happened to meet them. I'm cutting very long story, very short. So they took me back home. I came because I didn't want to leave Vrindavan but what I'm going to learn from this rascal? He was a rascal in the guise of a guru, and he has big following. I traveled with him in India, different places, big following. But he was a rascal number one. So then I was wondering, my Lord, how I can meet your pure devotee? So it was totally a divine arrangement that I met Srila Prabhupada. Let me tell you, devotees, nobody gave me any book about Krishna consciousness. Nobody preached me. I met Srila Prabhupada. This was total divine arrangement. When I came to the temple, simply by seeing the deities there, my inner consciousness said, this is the place where you are spending, where you are going to live the rest of your life. Please keep quiet. Haribol, no talking in the back. Lecture is going on. So, then Prabhupada came, I wanted to see him. Devotees won't let me see him. By force I ran into Prabhupada's room. And then I paid my obeisances, my intuition. I said, Swamiji, I want to surrender unto your lotus feet. Prabhupada said in Hindi, I spoke in Hindi. He said, अच्छी बात है, पर अभी हम थके हुए हैं. He didn't say why you came in, who brought you in, who are you. No, he didn't say anything. First meeting, brief meeting. So then he very kindly said, you can see me later on. Then by divine arrangement, I met him again, first in Delhi, then in Vrindavan. Vrindavan I couldn't meet, I couldn't come close to him. Then by divine arrangement I came to Bombay, and there I happened to meet him. And one devotee, by divine arrangement, he introduced me with Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, here is one Brahmin boy, and he's a nice boy. Though I am not nice, but he was praising me. He's a nice boy. I immediately availed the opportunity. I said, Prabhupada, Swamiji, can I come and massage you at night? I know how to give massage. He said, yes, you can come. He didn't say that I don't know you, you are a new person, you can come. I went to massage Srila Prabhupada. Then there was some conversation. That time Srila Prabhupada's secretary was Satsvarup Goswami. So we were talking, I was talking, and he sat at the door. He said, shh, Prabhupada is supposed to take rest, don't speak. So I kept quiet. But then he was sitting and watching better. I may not disturb Srila Prabhupada. I am the new boy and first time I am meeting Srila Prabhupada. Then what happened? He was sitting there, but then he found out the Prabhupada is speaking from himself. He is asking different questions. Then so no, not only he is disturbing, Prabhupada is also interested. He got up and left. Then we are there, and some certain question answers. And though I am not, but Prabhupada encouraged me in the first meeting. This is practically first meeting. First meeting was very brief. This I can say first meeting, while massaging Srila Prabhupada. He said, I said, Prabhupada, I have my horoscope made. And in my horoscope it is mentioned I am very fortunate. You know what Prabhupada said? That's why you have come to me. And this is the true thing. That's why you have come to me. It's very true. It's my great fortune to meet such a great soul. Such a great soul is very rare. Certain other things he mentioned I was not able to understand, but now I am understanding by his mercy. That time because of my clouded consciousness, I was not able to understand, but now I am understanding. So then while conversation, he said, what's your name? I said, my name is Yogendra Kumar Sharma. He said, from today onward you are Navayogendra Das. This is the way I got my first initiation. Then there was fire sacrifice, like fire sacrifice is there now. Fire sacrifice, 2-3 days later, I also sat in the fire sacrifice. When name giving ceremony came, so Prabhupada said his name is already given. Everybody is wondering, oh, the new boy, how he got name, when he got the name. They're looking here and there. And you know, I have so-called Brahman thread. When I came to the movement, I have this ceremony. There was one temple commander, he was little rascal. So he went and whispered in the ear of Prabhupada, Prabhupada, this boy is not Brahman initiated, but he has Brahman thread. Should I tell him to take off the Brahman thread? Prabhupada said, no, let him have, let him have. So then ceremony, fire, sacrifice, Prabhupada handed over my mala, which I took when I left home. It was quite worn out. Another saint gave me that mala. On the same mala, Prabhupada chanted. I said, whose mala is this? I said, Prabhupada, this is mine. He liked that. It was very worn out mala, last time chanted. The saint has chanted on that mala, and by Prabhupada's mercy, I was also chanting on that. And then what happened? Name giving ceremony, then mala, and temple president was said that I said I want Brahman initiation from Prabhupada, though so-called Brahman has initiated me, that has no meaning. So he said, why you want so quick? I said, no, I want. So then Prabhupada sent one devotee called Navayogendra. So I was called, and then Prabhupada gave me the Brahman initiation, same day, both initiation. First initiation and Brahman initiation, practically same day. So, point I am making is, such a great soul is very rare. I humbly pray unto all of you with folded hands. Please have faith in him. Don't think he's no more here. He is here in the deity form, just like Radha Madan Gopal. I mentioned this before also. There is one song, one arti in Gujarati. Kahe Pritam tame odkho indane, Hari na jan Hari jeva. Pritam is saying, try to understand the devotees of Krishna like Srila Prabhupada. They are just like Hari. They are like Krishna. Every morning we sing. What do we sing? Sakshad Hari Tvena Samasta Shastri Ruktas Tatha Bhava Yat Eva Sadvi Kintu Prabhurya Priyavatasya Bande Guru Sri Charanarana. Every scriptures are saying, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, a great Vaishnava, is praying his Gurudev. And Prabhupada gave this Guru Ashtak to us. Every morning we recite. A pure devotee is Sakshad Hari, like Hari. And he should be respected actually more than Hari. If you don't do this, Hari won't like this. I mentioned this morning, I think. In the Nectar of Devotion it's mentioned. If somebody says, I am devotee of Krishna, Krishna says it's not so. One who is a devotee of my devotee is actually my devotee. One who is a devotee of a devotee, and we have to become devotee of Srila Prabhupada. But generations will come, because he is the one who has connected the whole world with Krishna, and he is an empowered personality by Krishna. And for generation to come, for their better future, for their bright future, they must remember him, must come to his shelter. Because he is the giver of Krishna consciousness. And if he won't do this, he won't say anything. But Krishna won't like this. Krishna won't like, because Krishna, Hari sthane aparade tare Hari nam. Narottam Thakur is saying, Toma sthane aparade nahi paritran. If you offend Krishna, and if you chant his holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, then offense is neutralized. But you offend pure devotees, no neutralization. Unless the same devotee forgive you. A Mahabhagavad devotee, Narottam Thakur is singing this, Hari sthane aparade tare Hari nam, Toma sthane aparade nahi paritran. If anybody commit offense at your lotus feet, Gurudev, then he cannot be delivered. His life is finished. So we have to be very, very careful not to commit offense and at the feet of anyone. Even an ant, she is also a part and parcel of Krishna. Remember this one thing I want to tell all of you. It happened when in the presence of Prabhupada. There is one temple in Delhi. It's South Indian temple. It's called Malai temple. Lord Shiva's temple. Lord Shiva is a great devotee. Remember this. With this happening, you will understand. So there was one American devotee. I said, let's go to see this temple. We went. And they're saying, a snake, celestial snake comes above the Shivalinga and sits there. So I was inquisitive, I was anxious to see this deity of Lord Shiva, Shivalingam. We came, we didn't see any snake, but I paid my obeisances. And this is true. There are several happenings in India, different places, where celestial snakes comes and around the Shivalingam they sit like this. I have seen one video, a snake coming very, a black cobra coming and sitting. Several temples are like this. On the day of Shivaratri, because Lord Shiva, let me tell you about Lord Shiva, which Prabhupada has explained me. There is one shlok in the Bhagavatam. Nimanganam yatha ganga, devanam achyuto yatha, vaishnavanam yatha shambhu, purananam idam tata. Rivers, those who are flowing towards the sea. Mother Ganga is the greatest. Nimanganam yatha ganga, devanam achyuto yatha. There are 33 crore means how many million? 33 100 million demigods. But Lord Krishna is the supreme. Achyut is Krishna. He is the supreme of all the demigods. Vaishnavanam yatha Shambhu. Among all the Vaishnavas, Lord Shiva is the greatest. We are trying to become a Vaishnava, but Shiva is the greatest Vaishnava, keep in mind. Vaishnavanam yatha Shambhu, Purananam idam tatha. There are 18 Puranas. The chief of all the Puranas is the Bhagavad Mahapurana. Keep in mind. So I paid my obeisance to Lord Shiva in the temple in Delhi, where a celestial snake comes and stay around the Shivalingam, sit there, and people have seen, but I haven't seen. I paid my obeisance. When we came out, American devotee was with me. He said, why you paid your obeisance to Lord Shiva? I said, why not? But Prabhupada says, we are devotee of Krishna, and we should not pay obeisance to Lord Shiva. So I was doubtful. I approached Srila Prabhupada. I said, Prabhupada, you said that we should not pay obeisance to Lord Shiva? Who said this? But this is one American devotee. They say Prabhupada says this, they say Prabhupada says that, but I never say this and never say that. This was the reply of Srila Prabhupada to me. He said, what to speak of paying obeisance to Lord Shiva? We are trying to be a Vaishnava. A Vaishnava should respect an ant also. Ant. Because she is also a soul. She is also a part and parcel of Super Soul Sri Krishna. Vaishnava is supposed to respect everyone. So this is very important. Many misunderstandings have, because we are conditioned soul, many misunderstanding comes in our mind. But this is what Prabhupada has said. So we have to be very, very careful devotees. And to have a bona fide spiritual master, we have to become sincere in our heart. Sincerely we should pray to Krishna, my Lord, I am your servant, but for a long time I have given you up. I am separated from you. There is one song, I'm forgetting that song, that for a long time, I may remember, in this song it is mentioned when Vaishnava is saying, my Lord, this time in this life you take with me, I am your, I have forgotten you, but please don't neglect me. If you will neglect me, then what will happen to me? I will go to the cycle of birth and death, go to so many problems and miseries. My Lord, Radha Nath Pran Mora, Yugal Kishore, something like that, this bhajan. Madhupriya, if you can take this bhajan out. Jivane Marane, that is different. I'm mixing up. Hari He Dayal Mora, Jai Radha Nath. One pure devotee is praying, you are very merciful Lord. And in this bhajan, can you take this bhajan out from the songbook, show me? And very nice wording of this bhajan, beautiful. And because through this pure devotees, we can also make some advancement. And if we, दूसरे ISKCON के भजन से उसमें भी है ये. If we are not heading towards purity, then devotees' life is horrible, and I am forgetful of that. Because of illusion, because of so many unwanted things in my mind, cripple-mindedness, I am forgetful of that, then what is going to happen to me? So this Vaishnava is praying. Hari bol, उस सांग में इसमें है राधा नाथ, राधा हरि हे दयाल मोरा जाए राधा नाथ. It's not there? Then maybe in the Hindi songbook. I have seen this in Hindi songbook. So devotees, through these Vaishnavas, Prabhupada, predecessor acharyas, we have to try to come to our senses. Right now we are lost in this material world in different degrees. We don't know what to do, what not to do. But by the help of these Vaishnavas, Hari He Dayal Mora Jai Radha Nath, Bar Bar Ei Bar Laham Nij Saath. Hey Hari, हे मेरे दयालु प्रभु, हे राधानाथ, तुम्हारी जय हो। मैंने बार बार तुम्हारी अपेक्षा की है, किंतु इस बार मुझे अपने साथ ले लो। All the time I have neglected you, my life, my Lord. I don't know how many births I have taken, but this time you take me with you. Then it's mentioned, हे प्रभु, अनेक योनियों में भ्रमण करने के बाद मैं आपकी शरण में आया हूँ। After coming to the different life cycle, different yonis, different births, death, animals and aquatics and this 8,400,000 different species of life. कृपा करके इस अधम का अपनी दिव्य शक्ति द्वारा उद्धार करो। My Lord, be merciful by your transcendental energy, please deliver me. Then, हे राधा, where is the translation? You should have taken that page out. हे राधा रमन, तुम जगत के कारण हो तथा जगत के जीवन हो। तुम्हारे अतिरिक्त मेरा अन्य कोई सहारा नहीं है। वेरी नाइस भजन। लॉर्ड इज द जॉय ऑफ राधा रानी, राधा रमन। यू आर द cause of the universe. O Lord, hopelessly taking birth over and over, I have now come to you for a refuge. Please show your merciful nature and deliver this wretched soul. See, pure devotee, they don't think that we are great. We think great. I think I am great, but I am fool number one. I am not great. These great souls, they say, I am a wretched soul. Please take me. These are the prayers. Through this devotee we should pray to the Lord. Then he is saying, you are the cause of the universe and its very life. Other than you, O lover of Radha, there is no one, no shelter. I have no shelter other than you. You bring about auspiciousness for the world, and you are the master of all the worlds as well. O Lord, what will become of me if you forsake me? See the prayers, my Lord. If you will forsake me, then what will happen to me? Very big trouble, which we don't understand. He's saying, the pure devotee, O Lord, what will become of me if you forsake me? I have understood after contemplating my predicament that within this world there is no one who can deliver this servant but you. This is the proper understanding. So this understanding comes through the Vaishnavas like Srila Prabhupada. This Vaishnava hasn't mentioned Danya O Prapti, humility and devotional surrender. Anonymous Vaishnava poet. Some devotees, they didn't mention their name. So we have to pray through these Vaishnavas. Why my prayers are not listened? Because they are not pure. But if we pray through these Vaishnavas, definitely Krishna will listen. So we should pray this, remember, Radha Nath Pran. What is the name? This song is Danya O Prapti, Hari He Dayal Mora Jai Radha Nath. Lord has millions of names. Hari He Dayal Mora Jai Radha Nath. So we have to pray, and bona fide Guru, and if our prayers are sincere and serious, Prabhupada will make the arrangement. How I came to Prabhupada? Though I am not sincere, but I might have committed some good act in my previous life, that some prayers were there. Then Krishna made the arrangement. I came to the shelter of Srila Prabhupada, which was next to impossible. When I came, I was telling you, when I came to Delhi, I was very anxious to see Prabhupada, and I asked the temple president, his name was Tejas Das. I said, Prabhu, I like to see Guru Maharaj. He said, who are you to see Guru Maharaj? Even a Prime Minister of India cannot meet him. He didn't let me do see. But then, you know what happened? A temple was on first floor, and there was open space. I hid in a dark in the evening, in a corner, and ran to the Prabhupada room by force. So he accepted it. I got his blessing. So to have a bona fide guru, we should become a bona fide disciple, sincerely in heart. Remember these Vaishnavas, pray through these Vaishnavas. And like India, Prabhupada has mentioned, it has become a business in India. What? To guru and disciple business. There is one guru in India. You know how many disciples he has? 5 crore. 1 crore is 10 million. 50 million disciples he has. There is another guru. He has 30 million disciples. You know where are they? They are both in the prison and cleaning the prison and doing this. So these kind of things are happening. Millions of people are not able to understand what to speak 1, 2, 3, 4. Millions. Because people want Guru but they don't know. Prabhupada said, if you want to be, Prabhupada was asked this question, Prabhupada, why there are so many cheater gurus? He said, because you wanted to be cheated, and Krishna sent you to the cheater guru. But if you want to be sincere in heart, if you have some pious credit, then Krishna will make arrangement where you can meet his pure representative. So, this is the subject matter of today. Time is passing very fast. So, we have to become very serious and sincere. Those who are looking for gurus, pray to Srila Prabhupada very sincerely, seriously, and he will help. It has happened in India. Several persons were guided by Srila Prabhupada to different gurus. So, please pray to him and become serious. Try to understand. Brahman means very, very serious, truthful. Prabhupada has given the big lecture on this Brahman. There is a shlok in Bhagavad Gita about Brahman. Shamo damo tapas shaucha shantir arjivam evacha jnanam vijnanam astikyam brahma karma svabhavajam. Kali Yuga, nobody is born Brahman because there is no Garbhadan samskar. There is 2 persons, one Mataji and one Manudas, taking Brahman initiation. Nobody is born Brahman. Those who are born Brahman, they are called by Prabhupada Brahma Bandhu, so-called Brahman, because there is no Garbhadan samskar. So, in Kali Yuga, everybody is born Shudra. Scriptures are saying, Kalo Shudra Sambhava. But devotees, remember, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we can become better than Brahman. We can become Vaishnava. Vaishnava is the topmost devotees of the Lord. And we should all strive to become Vaishnava, not stay where we are, because the big test is waiting for us. It's in the Shamo Damas Tapa Shaucham Shantir Arjavam Evacha Jnanam Vijnanam Astikyam Brahma Karma Svabhajam. Peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom and religiousness. These are the natural qualities by which the Brahmanas works. These are the natural qualities of Brahmanas. So don't think you are initiated as a Brahmana, you have become Brahman. No. You have to behave yourself, both of you. Don't be proud of anything. Be humble. Sometimes try to become a servant of the servant, like Lord Chaitanya taught, Gopi Bharatpad Kamalayor, Das Dasanu Das. Teachings are, we are trying to become a servant of the gopis. Prabhupada used to say 1,000 times further. Because gopis were the greatest devotee of Krishna. They didn't care for anybody other than Krishna. So Lord has said, Gopis, I am indebted to you. What that Krishna has? Love and devotion. Prabhupada's gift to the whole world is a devotion, bhakti. And what Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has said, please, quiet, no talking. But Prabhupada has said, he is explaining Shikshashtaka. What Lord Chaitanya, who is in the role of his own devotee, what is teaching? Lord Chaitanya is saying, na dhanam, na janam, na sundarem, kavitam va jagadish kame, mam janmani, janmani ishvare, bhavatad bhakti ahit kvitvai. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. Then what do you want? I don't want to become a big poet or orator. What do you want? I only want your causeless devotion service. Causeless devotion means without cause. We serve Krishna through parampara, but no cause. If there is any cause, then we won't be able to have Krishna Prem. We want Krishna Prem. Understand this by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Devotional service to Krishna should be causeless. No cause. And in the Bhagavatam, Haribol, Save pumso paro dharmo yato bhaktir adhokshaje ahaituki apratihata yayatma suprasidati. Devotional service to the Supreme Lord should be unmotivated and uninterrupted. This is Bhagavat Puran, who is the chief of all the 18 Puranas. It is mentioned in the Bhagavatam. So dear devotees, we have to follow Bhagavatam. We have to follow Srila Prabhupada, and then there is some opportunity that our future can be bright. The supreme occupation, dharma, for all humanity, Haribol, Nachiketa, go and tell them outside not to make noise. The supreme occupation, dharma, for all humanity is that by which man can attain to loving devotional service unto the transcendental laws. This is for everyone. Bhagavatam is saying, it's first canto, second chapter, 6th verse. Such devotion service must be unmotivated and uninterrupted to completely satisfy the self. Self will only be satisfied when it is engaged in devotion service to the Super Self Sri Krishna. Not otherwise. Material desires can satisfy the self, because self-soul is a part and parcel of Super Soul. Soul has nothing to do with this material world, nothing to do with this material body. But somehow or other soul has come to this material body. But now our only business is to get out of this material situation and situate ourselves properly unto the lotus feet of, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, Guru Gaurang and Radha Krishna, so that at the end of our life we can remember Krishna. Antakale cha mam eva smarna muktva kalevram ya prayati samad bhavam yati sat yatra sanchaya. At the end of our life, if we can remember Krishna, Krishna is saying in the 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, definitely he will attain to my nature, he will come to me. And we should not think. One devotee asked this question to Prabhupada in Africa, in Nairobi. Swamiji, it's very good. I said, what? What is very good? He said, during your life, you eat, drink and be happy, enjoy the life. And in the end of Krishna, remember Krishna, then you go to Krishna. Prabhupada said it's not possible. If during your life you're busy in sense gratification, then you cannot remember Krishna at the time of death. Very, very difficult, and we should remember this. Whatever horrible action I have committed this lifetime, my lifetime, they will come in front of me at the end of our life. So we need end of our life, Krishna's name in our tongue, then only our life is successful. Otherwise the life is the greatest failure. Thank you very much, and all glories to Srila Prabhupada. To have a bona fide guru, become a bona fide disciple, be serious, be sincere, pray to Prabhupada again and again. He will definitely help you beyond any doubt. Hare Krishna.